Audacity isn't just a word, it's a performance, a brazen act that leaves you stunned. Torn between laughter and disbelief, I learned its true meaning from Linda Hawthorne, the self-crowned queen of the upscale. Crestwood Estates HOA, whose reign of petty tyranny tried to reach beyond her gated kingdom and crashed spectacularly at the hands of my son, a county deputy. This tale of a power-hungry suburban dictator's downfall on my own land is one for the ages, sparking debates about overreach, mental stability, and whether justice was served or vengeance won after 5 years. Trapped in Crestwood Estates, named dripping with irony for its beige conformity, I, Sarah Mitchell, 42-year-old logistics coordinator, fled to a 3-acre haven, 2 miles outside its borders in Crestwood. Linda ruled with an iron grip her HOA covenants, a scepter her newsletter's edicts from on high, her sharp nose and fake designer sunglasses. Gold flaking off the edges framed a perpetual scowl, her gleaming silver Range Rover chrome heavy as a Vegas casino proud for violations. Demand to repaint my overly bold teal front door to match the approved palette of drab neutrals. My escape to a cozy bungalow with oaks and a brook felt like freedom. A fresh survey marked my property line a detail. My meticulous career demanded I thought Linda was history. I was wrong. Moving day, buzzed with promise boxes, movers, my teal welcome mat. A defiant jab at Crestwood's rules, then a flash of silver chrome caught my eye. Linda's Range Rover. And Matt, her head swiveling like a predator. She didn't stop, but her glare screamed future trouble. I brushed it off. Maybe she was lost. Unlikely. Linda knew every inch within 10 miles if it held a potential infraction. 2 days later she was back, slowing to a stop. As I planted roses, her window hummed down, revealing her smug disdain, enjoying the rustic charm. Sarah, quite a change from Crestwood standards. Her saccharine tone could rot teeth. I kept cool, that's the point. Linda, her thin smile chilled me. Indeed, she idled for 30 seconds, radiating menace, then drove off. It was intimidation pure and simple. That night, I walked my property survey and hand-snapping dates. Stamped photos of boundary stakes. My logistics instincts screamed document everything. I called my son Ethan, a deputy sheriff who'd cheered my escape from Linda's clutches. How's freedom, Mom? He teased. Peaceful, mostly, I said, but Linda's circling like a vulture. I described her drive-bys. Ethan sighed. She's infamous at the station for nuisance calls, suspicious flower pots, you name it. She has no power there, Mom. Keep her out. His words should have soothed me, but Linda's logic defied boundaries. Next morning, a flyer for lawn care appeared under my unregulated mailbox, hiding a Crestwood letterhead note. Friendly reminder: while Crestwood standards don't officially apply, considerate neighbors maintain visual harmony. Overgrown grass or garish displays harm property values. Thank you for cooperating. Crestwood Architectural Committee. Linda's passive-aggressive fingerprints were unmistakable. She trespassed to deliver it. I sealed it in a zipless evidence. When her harassment escalated predictably, her Range Rover became a daily menace, parking just off my line. Angled to watch my yard, she'd sit for hours, head tilted, likely recording notes. I felt like prey one day as I planted a vegetable garden band in Crestwood. Sterile yard, she stood by my rustic fence, notepad in hand, disturbing the soil. Sarah, that attracts pests, and pests don't respect borders. Her voice dripped venom. I stood, muddy gloves on hips. Linda, this is my land outside your HOA. My tomatoes are none of your business. Her eyes narrowed. Community standards are everyone's business. Some boundaries are moral. I nearly laughed. Moral from the woman who fined kids for a crude chalk art. I'd installed discreet cameras after the flyer. They caught every Range Rover visit, every step she took. I logged dates, times, her snide remarks, building a case for what I wasn't sure. Linda thrived on reaction. Without it, she'd push harder. She tried, turning neighbors against me. Old Mr. Thompson, whose farm backed mine, visited uneasy. That lady in the silver Swinda came by, claiming she's with a community standards board. Asked about your upkeep. Anger flared. What did you say, Jim? He grinned. Told her the only nuisance is her wasting daylight. Your place looks better than ever. I thanked him, heartened. Days later, a formal crest with letter-listed nuisances. My meadow harboring ticks, my green mailbox, my wheelbarrow. Even my bird feeder attracting nuisance birds. It urged prompt remediation or further escalation. Linda's signature screamed arrogance. I filed it. Called Ethan. She's accusing me of tick infestations. Ethan, he whistled. That's harassment territory. Keep logging if she trespasses or blocks. You call non-emergency. She's skating close to illegal. Her letters stay just legal. Death by insinuation. Then she weaponized County Services, a code enforcement officer, Miss Carter, arrived, citing an anonymous fire hazard complaint meadow. I showed her my tidy bins, mowed lawn, and natural ecosystem. Looks fine, ma'am, she said. Embarrassed some folks have odd hazard definitions. 2 days later, animal control came for a feral dog. Colony, my ancient spaniel Oliver, napped on the porch. Officer Hank sighed, big silver SUV. Lady Wright, she calls monthly squirrels cats. Nothing real. Sorry. Each visit fueled my anxiety, but I logged names, complaint numbers. Ethan fumed. She's abusing resources, proving it's her. Is tough without a confession. I knew Linda used burners or proxies, but I needed hard proof. The climax came on a windy Tuesday. I'd hired arborist Tom to trim my oak, his truck on my driver safety cones. I was pouring lemonade when shouting erupted. Linda. Range Rover blocking the road berated. Tom, this circus is a hazard, unsightly, noisy, disrupting our tranquility. I stepped out. Problem. Linda. She spun, livid. Your workmen blocked the road. I pointed. Tom's truck is on my land. Your car is the obstruction, Tom added. We're on private property, lady. You're the noise. Linda puffed up. I'm Crestwood's HOA president. I ensure safety. Then she dialed 911. I'm reporting a disturbance, vehicles blocking the road, unpermitted work. My pulse ray, she was lying on record. Linda. I said, you know my son Ethan's a deputy, right? She smirked. Irrelevant, the law applies. She spun a tale of chaos. To dispatch, Tom shook his head. I felt calmed, overreached. Deputies arrived 15 minutes later. Officers Red and Lopez, puzzled by the cum scene. Linda rushed them, waving. Officers, this is out of control. She ran about roadblocks, nuisances. Reed noted her Range Rovers. Illegal parking, ma'am? Move your vehicle, Lopez, said. Linda gasped. I'm the complainant. I stayed silent, letting her unravel. Reed asked. You're the owner, ma'am? Sarah Mitchell, the arborists are mine on my property. Lopez confirmed Tom's truck was legal. Linda's face reamed, but the noise. Presswoods nearby. An unmarked SUV pulled up. Ethan in uniform. Linda beamed. Deputy Mitchell explained community standards. Ethan's face stayed stone. What's the situation? Reed briefed. False roadblock claims. Linda's car the issue. Ethan turned to her. You reported? Vehicles? Blocking the road? Linda faltered. Potentially, yes. Your vehicle was the obstruction, Lopez, said. Ethan's voice hardened. Filing a false report is serious, Ms. Hawthorne. Linda palled. I'm a pillar of this community. Reed stepped up. You knowingly lied about a roadblock, wasting resources. Ms. Arrest me. I'll sue. Reed cuffed her. Reading rights as her knockoff purse hit the gravel. Ethan met my eyes. Grim triumph, a hint of apology. Tom whistled. Some way to handle a neighbor as Linda was driven off. Ethan stayed. She crossed a line. Mom, false reports aren't ignored. My logs, he said. Could prove harassment if the DA pushed it. Press would bust. Mr. Thompson chuckled. Her empire's smaller than she thought. The HOA board freed from Linda's grip. I'd harassed her. Her flyers, letters, and calls drained funds, sparking rebellion. Linda's false report charge brought a fine. Community service cleaning county roads. Poetic justice. She resigned, citing personal reasons. New president Emily relaxed rules. Kids played a flamingo. Appeared. My bungalow thrived. Tomatoes. Birds, wild meadows. Linda's Range Rover vanished. I pitted her insecurity, rift tyranny. Ethan and I shared pie from my garden. A nod to our victory. Was Linda a monster or a product of unchecked power? Should I have confronted her sooner? Crestwood's freedom proves bullies fall when you stand firm. My porch glows under a vibrant sunset. Unregulated mind.